was a fool to ever let you go.
Past all that, though,
Yeah.
Sheridan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just want you to know how grateful I am.
Okay.
You changed your mind for me.
For Marty,
Right.
I just want you to know that I hate this, okay? It's driving me crazy. This goes against everything that I believe in.
I know. We're getting our son back. And stealing Spike's police records and destroying them, it's just a small price to pay.
Sheridan, the man is a major criminal, okay? He's gonna get off scot-free.
But you know what? It takes a strong man to admit he's wrong and change his mind.
Wrong? Who's wrong? I'm not wrong, okay? It's just driving me crazy that he's gonna go free.
But we're doing this for the greater good, right? And in return, Spike is going to give us the information we need to find Marty.
Yeah, well, he better. If he knows what's good for him, he better.
I know this is hard for you, but in the end, it will all be worth it.
The ends justify the means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I never believed in that.
Okay, look.
Well.
We're going to get Marty back. And I will pay whatever price necessary to make that happen. Okay?
Fancy, hurry up, you gotta see this.
What?
Just come here, you have to see for yourself. Would you look at that?
What? Oh, God, no.
I'm remembering when you were a little girl, and I used to watch you trailing after your mother. And I thought, thank God, she's so different from her. And I couldn't understand how a malicious woman like Rebecca could raise such a decent little girl, but now I realize that I was wrong. Because you are just as much a bitch as your mother is.
Look, Pilar, this information is the biggest weapon I have to use against Teresa. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use it if it means I'm gonna get Ethan back, okay?
You don't understand. When I say that lives are at stake, I'm not exaggerating. I don't care about myself, but you put my children and my grandchildren's lives at risks. Could you live with that? If the worst happens, could you live with their real blood on your hands?
Listen to me, that is not gonna happen, okay? If you just keep doing what I tell you to. You called Teresa, you told her to walk away from Ethan. You are the only one she listens to, so
no.
you made a right choice here.
No. You made me make that choice. I had to tell my daughter to walk away from the man that she loves. To save her life. To save the rest of the Lopez Fitzgeralds because of you.
You made the right choice.
I made the right choice. There was no choice. Don't you dare act as if I had a choice. You cornered me. I'm telling you, if this gets out, my entire family will die.
Teresa, hey. What's wrong? What happened here?
You do as I say, you end things with Ethan. And mean it this time.
This is not like you. What's wrong? What has upset you so much?
You know what?
What?
We can't be together. So...
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Look, Pilar, just calm down, okay? Because what's done is done. You can't turn back.
This is obscene. I thought I knew evil.
Just calm down, get your game face on, and get ready for Teresa. You know she's gonna come over here. She's gonna be full of questions, wondering why her mother is talking her out of being with the love of her life. Now, you do not have very much time to think of a convincing story. And while you do that, I am gonna dream about my future with Ethan and our son, the future that I was robbed of for 8 years because of your tramp of a daughter.
Listen to me. You better watch out. Because what goes around comes around, and you, of all people, should know that.
I believe in karma, and I believe in justice. In any civilized society, when someone commits a crime, they're punished. At the very least, Teresa is a thief. She stole Ethan from me, and for that, I want to see her burn in hell.
And who is the one who will really suffer, Gwen? You. Because Ethan loves Teresa. You know it, and everybody knows it. You even admitted it to him when you left him.
Well, things change.
Wow, you can really get Teresa out of his life, but you will never get her out of his heart because he doesn't love you.
Yes, he does love me.
No, he doesn't. He may be fond of you, especially now that you were able to give him a son. But his heart belongs with Teresa. You will be married to a man who's in love with another woman. And it will destroy you. Trust me, I should know.
Pilar, I have Ethan's son. This is a bond that we will have forever. We're a family. You know how important family is to Ethan.
A family? A family based on a lie. You think about this, Gwen. You're a smart woman. Think about it. All the vacations, as a family, the dinners, going to your son's high school graduation. Think about it at every family dinner. My Teresa spirit will be the uninvited guest. You will be making small talk with your husband. And then you'll realize he's not really listening to you. Do you know why? You know why? Because he's thinking about Teresa. And he will kiss you goodbye in the morning on his way to work, and he will be wishing that it was Teresa, and you know that. And at your son's high school graduation, he will look up at you, and he'll smile, and you will know that he is wishing so much that it was Teresa sitting next to him. That high school graduation was his son's with Teresa, not yours. And let's not even talk about what goes on in the bedroom.
You know what? That's enough. I've heard absolutely enough from you, because I know in my heart that as soon as Teresa is out of the picture, Ethan is gonna love me the way he loved me before that bitch even got in the picture.
You don't believe that for a minute, as much as I don't. He will never love you, Gwen. Never the way he loves Teresa.
You know what? Just shut up, okay? Just shut up.
What on earth is going on here?
We're over.
We're over? I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we were having a wonderful night here, right? Wonderful, romantic night together. We were talking about the future and everything. What did I miss here, huh? When did you come to this
You know what?
ridiculous
You need to
conclusion?
listen to me, and you need to
Teresa,
believe
what are you
me.
talking about? I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell at you, but I'm gonna wait until this little bout of madness is over, and then we're gonna pick up where we left off. We're
No,
gonna have a
no.
good time.
You don't understand.
You're right, I don't. I understand that I love you and you love me, and whatever this is, we can fix it. Whatever it is. Is it Alistair? Is that
No,
what?
it's
Did he
not
say something to
Alistair.
you?
You
Is
know
it?
what? It's
is-
us. We cannot be together. Okay, we were silly to think this was even possible.
Listen, now hold on, honey. Listen. Lots of people go through this kind of anxiety when they have big commitments in their lives, okay? What we've been through.
Exactly,
we can-
exactly what we've been through. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I every time we get close, something horrible happens to break us apart, and we can't ignore it anymore. And you know that I believe in fate, right? Well, I've been blind to it because fate does not want us to be together. Isn't it obvious to you?
You're serious? Really? This is absolutely nonsense. This is,
Ethan, I'm
this is
really
crazy.
Sorry. I can't.
What are you
do
doing?
this.
What the hell is going on here?
You all right, Vance?
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah. My watch stopped. Look, the clock on the stables is half an hour faster. Oh, it's so late.
For what?
Work.
Wait, since when do you have a job?
Oh, didn't you know? Yeah, Sam called and offered me my job back in the police force, and I said yes, I've got to go.
Wait, but what about the breakfast that I made for you?
I'm sorry, I'm in too much of a hurry. I'll be late for my first shift back. Thank you for making it for me, but I've really got to get out of here. Bye. Oh, be good.
I am always good. People don't understand that. That's not my problem. What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
You little bitch.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You wanted Fancy to see Louise hugging Sheridan, the hag. You were deliberately trying to hurt her.
You are out of your mind.
Oh, please. You have to wake up pretty early in the afternoon to pull one over on me. I knew this newly minted kindness thing you had going on was all an act. And I was right. You're not on Fancy's side at all. You just want to hurt her.
Luis, you've made the right decision. You'll see, I know it's a hard pill for you to swallow, the idea of letting Spike go, but it is the only chance we have at getting our son back.
Right. Because I can't think of any other reason as to why I'd do it.
The choices we make aren't always black or white. Sometimes we just have to choose the lesser evil.
Yeah. Guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. Well, I better go down to the station so I can do what Spike asked.
Yeah.
I'll meet you two back here.
Okay.
So to God no one finds out what I'm doing.
We're getting our son back. That's all you should be thinking about.
Yeah. You make it sound so easy.
Because it is. I know you don't believe it. But when the prize is valuable enough, sometimes the ends do justify the means.
Huh. Spoken like a true crane.
Okay, I will ignore that. Look, would you just get past your moral objections and think about Marty? Because I would walk over hot coals to get my son back. Or worse, I would kill to have Marty back in my arms.
All right.
Everything is going to be perfect.
Well, I knew you'd change your mind, Luis. But really, what choice did you have?
Teresa.
Why did you ask me to give Ethan up, Mama?
Because it was necessary, mija.
So what happened? I mean, what made you change your mind? Would you get out of here? You have some medication to OD on or something?
You know, I knew you were up to something. Fancy was always the one to forgive and forget, but not you. No, you still blame her for the accident that caused that disastrous mess on your face.
Really, Esme, that is a private family concern.
Oh, well, you've made it my concern. Ugh, would you just get over yourself? I mean, look, I wouldn't be thrilled either if someone turned this porcelain perfection into rotting hamburger meat. But I wouldn't make it the main focus of my life either.
Leave my face out of it.
Oh, but your face is what this is all about, isn't it? I mean, if you've got it, honey, flaunt it. Yeah, I mean, you're a crane, right? You can make it work. You know, if I were you, I would spend all of my time coming up with ways to make scar tissue chic. Yeah, I'd dream up all these little ways of accentuating the mess so that girls all over the country would be drooling with envy. I mean, can you see it now? You on the cover of Vogue. The Christmas issue, maybe. Your skin all pale, except, of course, foreground zero. Yeah, you could highlight it with red and gold accents, throw in a few sparkles. You'd be famous. Every beauty parlor would have a scar artiste to give people the pretty crane look. And little girls all over the country could carry battery acid in their purses in case they needed a touch-up.
You are sick.
And you are obsessed. You just want to hurt Fancy.
Hurt her? I am trying to help her. All right, Fancy has the right to know what Luis and Sheridan are up to behind her back.
I am sure you're losing a lot of sleep over it. You don't give a damn about Fancy. You just want revenge for the accident. You know, you may have fooled Fancy. She's so sweet, she'll forgive anybody their faults, but you have not fooled me. I have got your number, sister. You are uglier on the inside than you are out. So what's the story, pretty? What the hell are you up to?
What happened, Mama? Why did you change your mind?
I know it hurts. Teresa.
You asked me to give up Ethan. Why?
Because it can't be.
Why, Mama?
Because Ethan and Gwen have a son, and they're still married.
They're not married. They're divorced.
No. No. Our church doesn't recognize civil divorces, and you know that. In the eyes of God, they're still man and wife.
Ethan and Gwen never should have been married in the first place.
Look, Teresa, what matters here is the sacrament. How the couple walks down the aisle, it's not important. And evidently it wasn't important to you because, well, you were single-minded, weren't you? In your determination to break them up, and you succeeded. I don't think you love Ethan. I think it's like an obsession. Ethan was like this one thing that was denied, and it just didn't stop until you got him.
It's not true. And I know you don't believe that.
No, yeah, what I do believe is that this dysfunctional relationship that you've had with Ethan for over 8 years has just got to stop.
8 years, Mama, of torment, and now we can be together.
Can you really? Because last night, remember, you said to me that you were ready to just walk away from Ethan because you were so afraid of Alistair's threats.
That's right. That's exactly right. And you know what you did? You gave me courage, Mama. You gave me courage to keep going, and you told me to go to Ethan and tell him the truth about his son.
I know I did.
My mother, the woman that I admire above all others, told me not to give up, told me to fight.
That woman was wrong, wasn't she?
What happened, Mama? What made you change your mind?
Hi.
Hi, have you seen Teresa?
No, but I have someone here who's very anxious to see his daddy. Although he's napping right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure sleeps a lot, though, doesn't he?
All babies do. It's working already. Teresa is history.
Took hundreds of man-hours to compile this case against you. You know, I'll disappear in a second if I hit this delete key. What the hell am I doing? Cops don't let criminals go. At least not the good ones. If I hit this button, I'm no better than some sleaze who works for Alistair. But if I don't, I'll never see my son again. God forgive me.
Luis, what are you doing? What's up? You look like I've caught you breaking into Fort Knox.
What? No. Just, writing a report.
Oh, well, I thought you were off duty today.
Actually, I am. I just, you know, I've been off for so many months. I figured I'd come in and try and make a good impression and, well, finish up the Anderson report while the details are still fresh in the mind, you know?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt, but I do want to apologize for last night. I don't know what got into me. I mean, I can't believe I slapped you.
Again. But who's counting? Sorry, I was trying to make a little joke.
There's no excuse for my behavior. None. I really don't understand what happened. I mean, one minute we were so close, and then I had these feelings of rage. I don't know where they came from. I am so sorry.
Yeah. You haven't really been acting like yourself lately.
I love you, Luis. I never want to hurt you or push you away, and yet I did.
It's okay. I understand. You've been going through a lot of stress lately. I mean, my God, your own brother was murdered.
Then you forgive me?
Of course I forgive you. Kidding? I love you. That's all you need to remember.
How did I ever get so lucky? I mean, what did I ever do to be rewarded with a guy like you? I'm sure it was something amazingly good, but
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember what it was.
It must have been amazingly good. Really, really good. Kiss me.
You know, I've never known you to pull 180 like this, so there's got to be a reason. Is it Alistair? I mean, did he threaten you, Mama? Is that what happened?
No, Mia. It's not Alistair.
Well, it's something. You know, you can talk about the holy sacrament of marriage until you're blue in the face, but I don't believe that's the reason, Mama. So please tell me what's happened.
Nothing. Nothing, Teresa. I just wanted to fix a mistake, that's all. I realized that last night when I talked to you, I didn't really think things through, and I let my hatred for Alistair influence the way I was thinking. That and just all the signs.
What signs?
All these years, Teresa, all of them. I mean, all the disasters that have befallen you, they're signs from God that you are not meant to be with Ethan.
God's got nothing to do with this, Mom. We're always victims of circumstance.
No, victims of your destructive ambition, Teresa.
That's not fair, Mama.
Face it, Teresa, come on. This is the right thing to do. You need to give up on Ethan.
I can't believe this. You know, I mean, I could force myself to give Ethan up. Because I've done it before, Mama, but if you're talking forever, that would kill me if I believed that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Teresa, but this is just the way it has to be.
You know what this means, Mama? Then Ethan would be with Gwen and I would be with Alistair. Do you think that our marriage is based on a holy sacrament?
No, of course not. You just need to be strong, that's all.
So I walk away, Ethan's with Gwen, because she's gonna use that little innocent baby to reel him in.
Well, that baby is a blessed bond between them, Teresa.
And what about my babies, Mama? I mean, aren't they blessed?
Yes. Of course they are. I say that. But Ethan doesn't know he's little Ethan's father yet, and too much time has passed, Teresa, you know? And if you tell him now, he's just gonna hate you forever.
Oh, no.
No, Teresa, listen, please. You're a grown woman now, right? You're not a little girl anymore. And maybe at one time, you and Ethan had a future. But that is no longer, and you need to give him up.
I can't do it.
Yes, you need to give him up. You need to give him up, not just with your words and your actions. But you need to erase them from your heart. You just please, you promise me. Promise me that you will give Ethan up.
So, let's hear it, little Miss Pretty. What do you have planned to hurt my friend Fancy?
Listen to you. Through the haze of your daily hangover, you've decided there's something up. Take a pill, Esme. Whatever you think is going on is just this morning's booze speaking.
Oh, no. I am sober enough to know that there is something going on. I'm waiting. So, what's the game?
You're kidding, right? The only one playing games here is you.
Excuse me.
Very cute. You throw accusations at me to take the focus off of your own actions.
What action? Oh, God. Was I sleepwalking again? Oh, I hope I didn't do that whole Salome act.
Oh, come on. Nobody cares if you take off your clothes.
Okay, there are dozens of men who would beg to differ.
I am talking about Esme, the serial killer.
What?
Yeah. You see that my brother Fox is in pain because of his wife leaving him. So you hook up with him for 2 seconds, and bam! He is murdered in his own bed with you left as the only witness. Then you hook up with some guy named Pete, and what do you know? He's murdered too.
What do you know about Pete?
Just what I read in the newspapers.
Impossible. I glanced through the papers this morning. I know it's strange, but true. And there was nothing in there about Pete. Not a word. So how do you know about Pete, Pretty? Is there something you'd like to share with the group?
Here's everything you asked for and more. You can start a life somewhere else, a very comfortable life here.
Give it to me. Oops. The hell? Come on, what the hell? Sheridan, I told you I wanted all cash.
Bearer bonds. Okay, if I gave you everything you asked for in cash, you would need a dolly to haul it away.
I don't know about this.
Check the numbers on the bonds, you idiot. You can walk into any bank in the world and they will cash it for you, no questions asked.
I'm an idiot. So tell me some of these unmarked bills here?
Used, non-sequential. That's what you asked for, and that's what you got. Everything in that case can't be traced.
You better be telling me the truth.
You know, is a simple thank you alien to your vocabulary? I have been very generous to you.
What about Luis, though? Where's he?
He's at the station doing what you asked this very moment.
Good. Nice.
You know, Luis is putting his job on the line, his whole future.
Hey, look, he's not doing this for me. He's doing that for that brat kid of yours, okay? And, you know, it sounds like an even exchange to me. My life for Marty's? Luis should be happy enough with that. And by the way, if he's as smart as a cop as he thinks he is, he'll have no problem covering up his tracks, right? So tell him to relax.
You know what? Luis is nothing like you. He has a moral compass that guides his every move.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Then tell me something, Sheridan. How did his compass point him to you?
Okay, shut up. I don't even know if Luis is gonna be able to live with himself after he clears your name.
Well, you know, it's not my problem, Blondie. You know the deal, okay? I get what I asked for. I give you the info on Marty, but I swear to you, he better not try to pull nothing on me.
Or what?
Or what? You think I'm kidding around here? You think I'm kidding? He tries to double-cross me, and you will never, ever see a precious Marty again.
Don't worry. Luis will come through. He has to.
Hey, Cadet. Try that eagle eye on someone else, will ya? Huh?
I am not a cadet anymore, Luis. Thanks to your training, I am a full-fledged cop, remember?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I am finished here, and I gotta get going. And you gotta get ready for your shift, all right?
But, Luis, you just said you had to finish the Anderson report.
No, actually, I think you misunderstood. I said that I was just finishing up the report when you came in. And, now we gotta run some errands.
What kind of errands?
What? Just errands, okay? Just nothing you'd be interested in. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Got a great idea. What do you say? I take you out to dinner tonight. We celebrate your return to the force, huh?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. Sorry if I've been a little testy.
It's my fault, I'm sure.
I love you. You just remember that. Everything's gonna be okay.
I love you too.
Okay. See ya.
Bye. Why did you lie to me, Luis? What were you really doing here this morning? Maybe you can give me some answers.
Give me your word, Teresa. You will let Ethan go, please.
You don't know what you're asking.
Yes, I do. You think I don't know the power of love? Everything I do because of love.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is. Love is the reason that I get up in the morning. It gives me that courage, Teresa, but sometimes the love of a man has to be sacrificed for the love of the common good.
What does that mean?
Teresa, please. Trust me, Teresa, please. Have I ever led you astray?
No, Mama. I trust you more than anyone.
Then let Ethan go forever. Let him find his own path.
With Gwen?
If need be. It's the only right thing to do.
All right.
What?
I'll give him up, Mama.
Pete's murder hasn't been released to the papers yet. So how could you have read about it in the newspaper if it hasn't been written?
Esme, news flashes around the world in moments these days. I don't know, I heard it on the radio or saw it on the news. I don't know how I heard it, I just heard it, okay? You know what? You are a guest in this house, a penniless guest to boot. So I would be less concerned about how I know about Catboy's murder and more concerned about what you had to do with it. Meow.
What's the story, pretty girl? It takes a deranged bitch to catch a deranged bitch, and I am just the deranged bitch for the job.
Okay, something is really, really wrong here. Everything on Spike is gone. I mean, the witness statements, the police records, the... Oh, this can't be right. Is that what Luis deleted? No, I can't believe that. But he took a copy of Spike's file when he left. I saw him slip it into his newspaper. Oh, maybe if I can find the original, I can figure out what's going on. It has to be here. Spike. Where is it? Must be misfiled. It's not here. Luis erased Spike's files on the computer and stole the original? But why? Why would Luis want to make Spike's police record disappear?
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Every piece of information that was on the computer has been deleted. And this here, it's the only hard evidence that exists.
What'd I tell you? Luis is a man of his word.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you want to hand it over?
Yeah, not so fast. Huh.
Okay. Look, you know the deal that we made, Sheridan, all right? Yeah, look, I give you all the info. I have a Marty, but you gotta do what I ask you first, all right? That was the deal.
Luis, come on, give it to him. Spike is our only hope of getting Marty back. Come on. Give it to him.
That's the ticket. Woo, wow, that's heavy. I guess this Spike man been a busy boy, huh? Oh, damn. Forgot all about this loser.
Yeah.
Who would have known that such a little guy has so much blood in him?
Make me sick, you know that? You're despicable. You really ought to go to prison. If not, die.
Ouch. That's not gonna happen, though, is it? No. Is it, sweetheart? Because you know what? Thanks to you, I got a clean slate. I got no police record. That's great. But I'll tell you, there's nothing like having a cop in your back pocket.
You don't!
Stop it, Luis!
Oh, man. You gonna put a fist up to one of Harmony's leading citizens, huh?
Hey, listen to me right now. For enough out of you. Are you gonna tell me where my son is or I'm gonna kill you? You hear me? You hear me?
Luis, stop it!
I cannot wait to see what kind of man our son grows up to be with you as his father.
And you as his mother.
He's such a special, wonderful, wonderful little guy.
Going closer. If I don't do something, Mama, I really am gonna lose him.
You remember your promise. That's how it should be, Mia. Just let Ethan go, okay? You promised me.
I love him, Mama, and I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Teresa. I have no choice. I did it for you and for your brothers and sisters, and little Ethan and Jane and Maria. To save your lives. To save us all.
Tell me what happened, Mama. You need to tell me what she said to you, and I want you to tell me right now.
What's happening to me?
How could he?